honey, welcome back. So I was just about to wash my makeup off and I figured, why don't I do a quick look? Now I did a look a bit ago and I uploaded it. It's me trying something different. So before I washed everything off, are those my glasses? Where are my glasses? Right here. Before I washed everything off, I wanted to do another look. Now, I was inspired to pick up my Mini Xenon palette because I saw Dion do a look with it, and Dion loves makeup. And then I feel like I've just been seeing it. It could be because I clicked on her video and then other videos of people using Mini Xenon popped up. But I used this a while ago. I definitely got it on launch. What I noticed is that some people really hated it and then some were just like ambivalent about it. I liked it when I used it, but I definitely have not used it in a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a look. I'm also pulling out my blackest black matte shadow from Natasha because I want to use that to add a little bit more smokiness to it. So the shades in here are pretty straightforward. You've got this black matte. Let's put that, there we go. We have this like grayish one. And then you have a shimmer. It's like a silvery gray. And then we have two other mattes. So nothing super exciting about the palette. Let's see if you can see it a little better. Nothing terribly exciting, but good for if you want to do like a smoky eye and everything. Let me swatch the blackest black matte because I think a lot of people were feeling like the black matte in here isn't as deep, and it's not. Like the blackest black is the blackest black that she has. So let me wipe this off and then I'll go ahead and get another thing that I pulled out is my working set from Natasha Denona. I have all of them that she has so far. There's a black, a brown, and a nude, which is just like a cream white. I'm gonna start with this though. I want to lay this down. I want to lay this down where I'm gonna start the black shadow. So I'm putting it right here. I just want to use this primarily as like a stencil. Or to kind of carve out the path I want to take with the powder. Okay, so we have that on. Now I'm going to go into the palette. Where on earth? Here it is. I'm going to go into the palette and take that black. And why don't we get another brush? Both of the brushes I've used. I use this one, which is Sydney Grace, and then this one, which is also Sydney Grace. I'm going to go into the black here. And I'm going to just press it on top of that base. Because you know I'm all about that base, And I'm going to bring it up just a tad. Not gonna do like a graphic liner or anything. I just want to get that kind of look, you know? Want to also make it as crisp as possible. Okay, so far I think it is looking how I want it to. I just want a lot of black, because I'm black. Okay, let me see if I can recreate it on the other eye. I will be ready. So we've got the black on both sides. I think they're looking pretty similar, sort of. I think Natasha Denona often uses her powders for liner and such. I do know that she uses her bases a lot with her looks. Okay, so we have that, and I want to get another brush. I think I'm gonna try to pack stuff on mostly. Okay, so let's go into this shade here. Gonna use this shade here, which is the gray. It's a pretty deep gray. And just gonna continue where that black is. Pull it down here. So basically I'm following the bottom of my like brow bone right here. Who's texting me? Voila. And we are going to continue that gray with this lighter gray. So we've almost got like a little gradient. I know. It seems like packing it on gives less fallout. Like, duh, right? But who knew? Okay, so let's take the shimmer and we're gonna use it kind of like in between all the shades so I can get in there. Okay, let's use this brush. This is a hell of a shimmer. It's a little crumbly. I'm getting some fallout with the shimmer, I think partly because it's a little like loose. Okay, and since we have all this darkness going on, I'm going to use this sort of bone colored shade and use that for an inner highlight. This is the Rose and Ben E27 brush. Okay, let me clean things up a little bit. I'm also going to put the same colors on the lower lash line, and then we will see what I think and what you think, and we'll be right back. So here's the finished look. Let me bring you in a little bit. So there is the eye look. And there is my phone buzzing. And for a lip, I used the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Mellow. And I used just a dark liner to line my lips. Okay, so I do like this palette. I mean, it is pretty one note. You can pretty much get a smoky eye. Even if you were to just use the mattes, I think you would still come out with just a smoky eye, which can be helpful if you don't have a ton of things in your collection and maybe you want to have something that can give you that look. look. What I will say, like the mattes blended well. I do find that oftentimes Natasha Denona's mattes work better when you like pack them on rather than buffing them on. I kind of do both, but I do notice a difference when I pack them on. And this shimmer shade I had a lot of fallout with. So there was fallout all on my cheeks. I tried to brush it away. That wasn't working, so I added some concealer. The concealer covered it up fine, but something to note if you are thinking of this palette. Now, what I will say is that I like her blackest black shadow better than the black in the Mini Xenon. I would even say get you this blackest black and then get you a single of a shimmer that you really like. You've got like Terra Moons, you've got what else you got? Glaminatrix, Sydney Grace, Cleona, Copacetic, Pretties for Your Face. You've got a lot to choose from. So this could be this with a shimmer. I think you're good to go, especially if you don't want some of these lighter or don't need some of these lighter grays. Like the grays do give some gradient to it, but they're not necessary. So there's that. I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah, because my phone be buzzing, girl. I'm busy. Actually, I am. Like, my office manager is texting me, so I have to go. There is no rest for the wicked or the weary. Anyways, let me know if you have this palette or if you have any other combinations of like a black shade and a shimmer that you like to use for a smoky eye. I hope that some of this was helpful. I also hope that you are continuing to take care of yourself. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, please leave me a comment. Tell me what's going on. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.